Think about the very first time we see in Scripture where Jesus was tempted by the devil. What happened? He began to give him all the good stuff. Look at all this. You could have this. I'll give you this. But if we're not keeping ourselves purified with Scripture, which is what Jesus used to repel the devil, if we don't know Scripture, which we're going to get to in a minute about memorizing verses, reading the Scripture is great. That 5, 5, and 5 is great. 5 minutes of prayer, 5 minutes of reading a word, 5 minutes of praising is awesome. But if you are not internalizing Scripture and remembering it, putting it, etching it into your mind, it will not really take root in your heart. There is something deeper about studying the Word than just reading the Word. What does that mean? That means great, you got your 5 minutes in. If you're only giving 5 minutes to God of reading the Word, you ain't getting it, sweetheart. Because let me tell you this, 5 minutes. I don't have the math, I should have did this. That would have been a great example. Think about how many hours or minutes are in an entire week, and you give God 5 minutes a day. So you're trying to fight all the rest of the minutes of the time you're awake, and even, some of y'all know, even in your sleep with 5 minutes. I'm no mathematician, but that ain't adding up. We need to be intentional with our walk. We need to be intentional when we read. Sometimes you got to read the same verse 15 times before it sinks in.